Today I will show you how to make this fun and colorful alphabet quiet book from felt. It's a great project for kids to learn small letters, colors and animals. The book includes 24 detachable elements, each featuring a unique animal to match every letter, perfect for interactive learning and play. If you would like to use the same patterns I'm using here, you can find them in my Etsy shop. The link is below, so let's get started. Here you can see all the materials I used to make the alphabet quiet book. They're all pretty simple. You probably already have most of them at home, or they're easy to find. The most important thing is to use stiff felt because it's much easier to work with. I'm using Korean felt and I really recommend it. I've prepared a full set of patterns for this project to make your crafting experience smooth and fun. You can find the download link in the video description and also pinned in the first comment for easy access. First, I cut out each paper piece from the pattern. Then I trace the shapes onto felt using a disappearing marker. Each pattern tells you what color of felt to use, so it's really easy to follow. After tracing, I carefully cut out all the felt pieces. Thanks to these ready shapes, making the quiet book is simple and fun. Everything fits together perfectly. In the first step, prepare your felt letters and larger colorful felt circles. Place each letter on a circle that matches its color, just like I did. Then sew each letter onto the circle using white thread. Make sure to match the bobbin thread, the thread underneath, to the color of the circle. This way your stitches will blend nicely and look clean on the back. I try to sew along the edges, slowing down in the places where the shape changes direction. I set my stitch length to 2.5. Remember to adjust the thread tension on your machine, increasing it when sewing through multiple layers of felt. In another video, I show step by step how to hide the threads after sewing. If you're interested in that, just click the link that popped up at the top of the screen. Now prepare the felt pieces needed for each animal, along with the smaller circles in matching colors. We'll start with the alligator. Place the spikes and teeth underneath the green headpiece and secure them with clips. Then sew around the edge of the head to attach everything together. I will embroider the nostril and cheek using pink and black embroidery floss. You can find a link at the top of the screen to a video where I show this method step by step. Finally, draw a closed eye using a disappearing marker and embroider it with black floss. I explain how to do this in detail in another tutorial. The link just popped up now. Next one will be the cat. Place the head in the center of the yellow circle and sew it around the edges. Place the 3 smaller pieces on top of the head. Because these parts are very small, I prefer to sew them on by hand. I start by bringing the needle up from underneath, close to the edge of the felt. Then I insert it back down right where the shape ends, and before pulling the thread all the way through, I make a small loop and pass the needle through it. This locks the thread in place and prevents it from slipping. I repeat the same stitch in a few spots to keep the piece secure. This method holds well and keeps the thread almost invisible. In the next step, I will draw the eyes and embroider them with black embroidery floss, just like I did before. Then, using a disappearing marker, I will draw the cat's whiskers and stitch them in a very simple way, just by going in at the start and end of each whisker. Finally, I will use pink floss to embroider the cheeks the same way as before. With these 2 examples, you will have no problem making the rest of the animals. Each one follows the same simple steps. Place the felt pieces on the matching colored circle, sew the head along the edges, and add the little details like cheeks, noses or eyes with embroidery, just like we did before. Even though each animal is unique, the process stays the same. Prepare the base page pattern again and make holes where the dots are. Then place it on each page so it fits perfectly and draw dots in the hole positions using a disappearing marker. At the spots marked with the 4 dots, we will sew on the Velcro pieces. To make them take this pattern, place it on the Velcro tape and cut out the shape. In total, we'll need 24 pairs of Velcro, both loop and hook sides. On the base pages, place the Velcro circles on the spots marked with the dots and sew them along the edges. Use only the pieces with the hook side. Place the remaining Velcro pieces with the loop side in the center of the square elements and sew them along the edges as well. Turn the square pieces over so the Velcro is on the back. Put the matching colored animal circle on top of each one. Then sew them together using thread that matches the felt color. Make sure the thread on the top and bottom is the same color. In the next step, trim off the excess felt along the edge of the circle. Place the letter circles we made earlier, 4 on each base page, covering the Velcro. Sew each circle separately, stitching from here to this point. At the beginning and end of sewing, sew forward and backward and repeat this twice to secure the stitches. At the end, place each page on felt in the matching color and sew around the edges. Make sure to use thread colors that match the felt and keep the top and bottom threads the same color. Next, trim the excess felt from each page. At each dot you draw area on every page, make a hole using a hole punch. Use the largest size available. Mine are 5 mm in diameter. At the end, thread a shoelace through each hole and tie a bow. The alphabet quiet book is finished. Making it takes some time, but the final result is wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and thumbs up if this tutorial was helpful for you. I encourage you to try making the third alphabet cards with big letters. Just click on the video thumbnail that just appeared. See you in the next video. Bye bye!